Welcome back, everyone. My name is Professor Mahmoodian, Maria in short. Today's lesson is about idioms. The usage of idioms in your test preparation courses as well as your communication is absolutely essential. In short, an idiom is a group of words that is language specific and that does not directly translate in meaning. You need to learn them, you need to use them in your presentations if you want to have your communication skills as close as it is possible to the native speakers. In your writing task too, in your essay writing as well, they are suggested in test preparation courses, and specifically IELTS. For professional communication in casual conversation, it is okay to use idioms, but too many of them make your communication not really full. But they're absolutely suggested to have more of them to make your language as close as it is possible to native speakers. There are a few of them in here that I suggest everyone to take advantage of and try to use them in the comment box below and make sentences. The first one is bite your tongue. Bite your tongue is an idiom that is used if you want to suggest someone to avoid saying something. For example, bite your tongue and don't share the secret, maybe. Bite your tongue means avoid, to avoid. Sitting on the fence. If you're sitting on the fence is an expression of suggesting that you're undecided on a matter. For example, in order to study my postgraduate degrees, I'm sitting on the fence to study engineering or science. It means I am undecided. The next one is rule of thumb. Rule of thumb is a general principle. For example, it's a rule of thumb to study every day at least for 1 hour to improve your communication skills. I'd be happy to ask everyone to write down sentences with these 5 idioms in the comment box below and share this video with your friends. The next one is piece of cake. You might know this. It is commonly used. You refer to something that is very easy. For example, passing the IELTS test, getting the band 9 or band 8 is a piece of cake by practicing every day. Give rise to, it means generate or produce. For example, nowadays it is very important to give rise to positive energies. So you have the meaning of these idioms, and I would suggest each and every one of you who is watching this video, make sure that you write down a sentence with each. The next one is a slang. Slangs is very informal, so it is not suggested to be used in your formal communication, in academic communication. However, every day you communicate with your friends, you can use informal language. Nowadays we tweet, nowadays we text message each other. You can use the slangs, but it is informal. The usage of the slangs are absolutely considered informal. They are usually found in the speech, not in writing per se. And slang is also typically associated with a group of groups of people that share similar cultural background. So because the slang can be offensive, it is very important to make sure that you know the meaning and the people or the group of the audience that you're communicating with, they know you because they are informed. There are some other phrases that are considered as a stock phrases. A stock phrase is a phrase that is habitually used by a person or a group of people, and it is associated or they are associated with them. So this can also refer to certain field of study. If you can think of maybe some jargons or the stock phrases of engineering program, for example, or some jargons of the medical degrees and so on, and some jargons of the academia and so on. So in informal language, we use simple language. It is colloquial, so slangs are okay as long as you know the meaning and the group of the audience that you're communicating with. Contractions are okay in informal language and the abbreviations. And the subjective or having your own opinion, either as a first person, empathy, or emotion, they're okay. In the formal communication, however, formal communication dictates complexity of the structure, academic language style in your grammar, and non-contradiction or the abbreviations. We don't use the first person, we use the third person. Your ideas must be objective, not subjective. Your ideas should not be emotional or personal. Your ideas should be logical and factual. It's very important to follow this chart. More than welcome to save this page, more than welcome to share this video and comment in the comment box below. Some of the time in your writing assignments, informal assignments, for example, journals are informal, book reports, glossaries, note-taking, process reflections, summaries, time-short responses, and website reviews. They're all subjective, they're all informal. If I write down the summary of one paragraph, the ideas are the same, even though yet the words that I'm summarizing that specific original paragraph would be different with your version of summary. In terms of formality, it's not too formal, it's semi-formal if you have the annotation, book article review, contextual analysis or the solutions, definition paper, and the reflective paper, and responsive or the reactive paper. However, the formality of the structure will definitely be applied in the lab report, essay exam, group project reports, letter to the editor, professional article, research paper, and translation paper. So remember, when you are selecting specific document, you check the formality of your tone, you check who your audience might be, and you check the reason or the purpose of that communication, either in writing or in your presentation. Writing activities, like we tweet the main ideas of one of your current papers. You tweet first to your friends and you tweet second to a professional audience. You turn both of your tweets into the Facebook status, for example, about the topic of your paper, and first to your friends and second to the professional audience. By practicing communication like this, you will be more confident in your writing and presentation. These are the links that you're more than welcome to save it, and you can use the vocabulary exercise to improve your words. I will definitely show you one of them later on. It is very helpful to use this website as well in order to have better sites for your language improvement, how you can have a better resource in terms of formality and so on. Save this video, share it with your partners, and I will see you next session. Thank you for watching and see you next time.